This is Planet Pulse for Wednesday, March 30th. The moon shifts from Aquarius to Pisces early this evening. I'm Jeff Jower.
And I'm Rick Levine. The moon's shift into Pisces later this evening is certainly important. The real action today is that Mercury doesn't shift anywhere at all.
No, Mercury, the planet of communication, stops dead in its tracks. This is called stationary retrograde, and it will begin a 3-week period of apparently moving backwards in the sky, which represents a time in which the mercurial functions of communication and data flow and information tend to be a bit more muddled.
Well, all of the true planets, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Uranus, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto, they all turn retrograde. It's just that Mercury moves faster than any of the other planets. And so when it turns retrograde, it's almost like it screeches to a halt, throws itself into reverse, and we notice Mercury retrogrades more than any other planet. It goes retrograde 3 times a year for this 3-week period. And often we notice that communication, Mercury is the communicator planet, we often notice that communication is other than normal. The thing to understand during this period of time is that this is not a bad period of time. It's a time where communication is more focused and it's louder, and so things that are not right can look like they're out of place. And so it's important that we take our time and think things through rather than just jumping into making quick decisions.
Absolutely, but it doesn't mean that nothing will work. Things go wrong when Mercury is moving direct, which is 80+% of the time. But we do have another wobbly wave of not weirdness, but of fuzziness today as expansive Jupiter forms a challenging 45-degree angle to watery, wet, wobbly Neptune. Now, this is an effect that lasts at least 3 or 4 days coming and going. But on the day of Mercury's station, the day that Mercury is turning retrograde, it underscores the notion that sort of feelings and broad concepts are probably going to be more available than sharp-edged, clear ideas.
Well, you know, Jeff, what's really interesting here is that the moon moves into Pisces later today, and that Pisces' 2 key or ruling planets are Jupiter and Neptune. And so the 2 Pisces planets today are not getting along. They're in disagreement with each other, which kind of adds to this Mercury retrograde not feeling like what I'm saying is connecting. There is a wobbliness of the day that I think is going to plague us all day today in its wobbliness. I'm Rick Levine.
And I'm Jeff Jower, inviting you to wobble in with us here tomorrow and every day for Planet Pulse.